I'm a beast, got jungle fever. Don't smoke, but I break down the chiba, the chiba. Feel my senorita, you should meet her. Buenos dias, clean up, clean cut. Bitch impressed with stock beamers. I'm on property, dual citizen with the visa. My niggas Ninja Turtles, call me Martrice. Sensei, knock him over, and then get out. What's up with it? This is your ghost with the most show, Ghetto Poet Bella Martrice, and we are live at Edge Studio. We have Paul in the building. Say hi, Paul.
Hi, Miss Bella.
And we also have a special treat. We have poet Juni Speaks in the building. How you doing, Juni?
Girl, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know what is funny? The weather transition from the East Bay to San Francisco is always so dramatic, you know? Mm-hmm. So outside of that, your name is Juni Speaks. Now, everybody always have like a cool like origin story. How did you come up with that name, and has that always been your name?
Okay, so my original poetry name was Love Nika, and it was spelled Luvvnica. Mm-hmm. And where I came up with that was just something random, like, you know how when you would write letters and you're signing off, Love Bella, and it was Love Nika. It was me signing off to the crowd, right? Mm-hmm. And then I just felt like I don't resonate with that name no more, and I felt like I needed to like have something marketed better. So I felt like Juni Speaks was better than Love Nika, and it's a part of my name. Juni is not my full name, but yeah, it's a part of my name.
Okay, that's hella dope. So you're a poet, right?
Yes, ma'am. Why be telling people I'm a rapper, you know?
Okay, well,
no, I'm just playing.
You qualify as a rapper
but rap is poetry, right?
Yeah, rhythm and poetry. So I be rapping sometimes. I'm like, I'm like a gremlin. Just pour a little alcohol on me, and I just little Kim. But so, how did you get into poetry? Like, if there's a story, because I feel like it's so unique to be a poet.
Yes, and it takes a lot of bravery to let anybody know that you even do that. So honestly, I've been writing since I was in third grade. So that makes me like 8, I think. I was about 8 years old. And there was this assignment in class. We had to do like a poetry thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember the poem. I wish I did. But it was called Monsters. And I won or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it was like, you hands down, you had the best poem. Da, 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 da. And it was just something I just did. And only my family members knew that I wrote. And I just been like saving all my poetry since I was 14 years old.
Oh, that's hella dope.
Yeah.
So did you participate in like, because they have so much stuff. Where are you from?
I'm from Vallejo, V-Town, Valley Joe. No respect for the motherfucking po-po. Sorry, that's E40.
Okay, so yeah, so boom.
I'm sorry. This is me.
That's what's up. You know, so damn, you made me forget what I was going to ask you.
I'm so sorry.
You ain't got to be sorry. I like her. I mean, that's good. You have a good personality. So as a teenager, when did you get to performing?
You know what? I didn't do it till I was hella grown. In 2017.
Oh, wow.
At Speak On It in Oakland.
Okay.
And it was at Liege Spirits Lounge.
Okay, boom, I performed at Liege.
Every Wednesday, that was the spot. Mm-hmm. Girl, I was so nervous. I would never forget that moment. Oh, I'm lying. I think I was like 19. It was downtown Vallejo. I don't remember what it was called. Okay. And I had won first place.
Oh, that's what's up. So you just came in the game just knocking them out.
Yeah.
You was like from third grade to...
that's hella funny.
I've been winning shit. Okay,
right,
that's what's up. So, okay, so you've been writing poetry since third grade, so that kind of answers that question. So what is poetry to you? Because I feel like it's different for everybody.
It really is. Poetry to me is storytelling, is showing and sharing my heart, and it's therapeutic, you know. Like I pray that it reaches people and resonate with them, but it also heals me, and I just pray that it heals others, and whichever I'm talking about. So that's what poetry is for me.
That's what's up. So what do you hope? Okay, so you said you kind of already answered the question, but if you was to go in depth about the experience that you want people to have with your poetry outside of healing, what else would you want them to take away?
I want them to take away... Oh, that's a good question. I hope they take away just being inspired and maybe they want to create something, even if it's not poetry in itself, just something maybe related to art. I want them to take away peace. I want them to take away love. I hope my poetry feels like a hug to people, you know. And I think that's it.
What is it like to be a poet? Because I'm sure everybody got their own experiences. Because it's like, what is it like? What is it like?
Ooh, wait. Well, what do you mean exactly?
The good, the bad, the ugly, the fun, like just every aspect of it that you
The
could do.
fun about it. This may not be fun for most people, but networking, meeting hella different artists, and being from the Bay Area, we're very original, and everybody's pretty much in their own lane. So I do love that about being a poet. I love like crowds' reactions are like, "Ooh, I was not expecting her to say that. What the hell?" You
Right.
know, I love that. I don't know if I want to talk about the ugly, but I would just say this: you never know what people's motives are. You know, do they really
Speak on it, man.
do they really want to work with me?
Or do they want to what? Fuck.
You know,
You was thinking that, huh?
I was thinking that, but or people are opportunists.
Right.
Is it real? Is it genuine? Or are you just trying to get close to me because of connections or, like you said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just never know somebody's motive.
Right.
That's the thing. And you could be so genuine and be so hyped, and then somebody show their colors. You'd be like, oh, okay.
That is hella challenging with any artistic thing. You're like, especially being a woman.
Yes, being a woman, because you don't know if the men are serious, and then when it comes to the women, they might view you as competition. And you be looking like, I'm not even worried about nobody.
Right.
You know?
And it's so weird because I feel like I always relate that to like kind of the rap, you know what I'm saying, culture, not really poetry. Like I hold poetry on such a high pedestal. I'm like,
Right.
the quality of people are so much better. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
interactions, like when I feel like, when I tell people like, oh, I'm a poet, like I feel like there is something deeper that's respected. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to a poetry event, I'm not worried about getting shot. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm like, I'm going to the porch, I'm going to open mic poetry, and I'm not getting shot.
Right. Because it'd be a chill vibe. Yeah, I ain't never seen no crazy stuff at a poetry event. So yeah, it might be in other aspects, but there's politics everywhere though.
No,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
So how has poetry shaped your life?
Girlfriend, let me tell you, it saved my life. If it wasn't for poetry, homegirl might be behind bars, okay?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Would you like to go into detail?
No, ma'am.
That's okay.
That deserved a big orange stripe through your paper. It did.
It did. I was like, checklist.
Right.
So, what is your favorite poetry experience? You know?
Oh, like, is that equivalent to you asking me, like my favorite events I've done so far, or
Just anything, like whatever it is.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ask the question one more time.
Yeah. What's your favorite poetry experience?
Okay, so let me tell you. I don't know if you heard of We Heal Different. It's out in Richmond.
No.
Oh, girl, it's a
Wait a
family.
minute, I've seen the flyers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, they're sisters. They own this studio, hella dope. They mostly teach dance, but they also host open mics. And I have hosted for them a lot of times in Richmond. This Valentine's Day event they did, that was so fun. I opened and closed it. That was a vibe, okay? Red light special, baby. Okay. Jazzy Nights Bay Area. Oh, that was one of my favorite events that I did. Ooh, man, you got to get there. It's the vibe. But let me tell you, when I first went there, my heart was coming out my chest. I've never performed in front of just niggas. Can I say that?
You could say that.
Okay. I mean, it was nigga central. And I'm over there like, ooh, man. And everybody just looking at you. I did not want to make contact with nobody. I was like, oh, my God, let me just read off my phone. But, yeah, but they showed so much love. All of them dudes were super respectful. And even to this day, very supportive, too. And I met them over a year ago now. But, my favorite was being at Tommy T's during Black History Month. I was like, hello.
Okay.
I love that. I did 3 poems there so far.
Have you ever competed with poetry like
Slams?
like slams?
No, but I want to because they say it's good for you just to sharpen your skills. Not to necessarily become a slam poet,
Right.
but just sharpen your skills. I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
I think you should go. And I feel like every poet, especially if you're an open mic host and things like that, because you're an open mic host.
Yes.
We're going to get into that. But needs to like have that experience of slam, because I feel like culturally, is so different than open mic.
Yeah,
poetry, you know?
yeah, and people are judging you, and
Yeah,
you gonna have to take
you could
that.
be a judge too, though.
I don't want to be a judge.
I don't wanna be.
because I don't want nobody to be like, oh no, we finna, you know.
No, actually, I would be a judge.
I can see you being a judge.
I would totally be a judge.
Yeah, maybe down the line, like further in life, I'll be a judge. But I don't feel like right now I should be a judge.
Yeah, they got one in Berkeley. That was
I
the first one I
know.
ever went to. Actually,
Okay,
at the Starry
how was
Cloud.
that? Yeah.
It was. How real you want me? It was.
Okay.
It was hella funny because I remember being there, and this was my first like official slam. Rest in peace, Lynn. She was my business partner, and she's a slam poet, so she brought me there. I think Thea was there. Was Thea there that night? Maybe. And it was hella funny because the host was like, "Put your hands together for whoever's coming up." And if the people didn't clap, they had an Alicia Keys poetry book, girl. And it was like, "And if you don't clap, we're gonna read from the Alicia Keys
Oh, no, they
poetry
did
book."
not.
Yes, they did.
Not
So
Alicia
it was-
Keys.
I know, right?
That's hella funny. I read her book a long time ago. I can't even tell you about it. And Ashanti had a poetry book back in the day too.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah, I think I was in middle school when they dropped their books.
Oh, wow, that's hella cool. That's hella dope.
Yeah.
I
Hell
never knew
yeah.
that. I knew she had one. That was the only reason I knew, though.
Yeah. And Janae Aiko got a book.
You
But
know
I
what?
never read it.
Oh my god, I don't want to be mean.
Okay.
Her and Alicia Keys are so fucking boring that I wouldn't want to listen to their poetry. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like it's hard enough to get through an album, let alone I'm not about to buy no book.
It's hard for you to get through an album?
I'm saying
For them.
For them.
Oh, got you,
I'm
got
saying
you, got you.
I know it's gonna be like 2 bangers, maybe.
I'm not about to play with you.
But I'm saying like it's hard. Like it's like tell me something.
I hear you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like I'm not like I don't like Sade, not like that.
Oh, I know, and everybody
But
love
I'm
her.
saying they're hella boring, and I feel like people like the content of a presumed
Soft.
character,
Yeah.
opposed to like this is no.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like I don't want to be sad. I want some Fantasia. Like you
want
don't want me
Fantasia?
to don't talk to me. Nigga.
Okay, go ahead
You
and
feel
free
me?
yourself.
Like I'm more like that type. So yeah, they just
Well,
kind of.
what did you like, Mary J. growing up?
I love Mary J. Blige. I actually met her last year. She was dope. She
I bet.
just seemed like a just a
chill,
regular
huh?
hood
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Runaway girl
really
for
liked
sure.
her. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Mary. But then I had to stop listening to her because it's like, bitch, you always getting your heart broke. Do you get what I'm saying?
But you know what? Some people have a lane. Like there's people who are just the love poet or the revolutionary poet. Some people just have certain lanes. And me personally, if people had been following me before I had a name change, I try to work on being a versatile poet. I don't want to be just, she write love poems, or she write erotic poems, or she write hood poems, spiritual poems, jail pieces, whatever it is. I want to be like, well, damn, Juni speaks to write about whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. Okay, so I will be. So I think I made myself the right name, the Ghetto Poet.
Yeah.
Because I feel, but I have. Yeah, I think I'll be an angry poet too. I was noticing that. I just went to an event with at Cordon Concepts at the Lynn House.
Grassroots. Yes, grassroots
poetry.
I love
And
him.
I love him. Shout out to
Shout out Jose Coron. That's how I say it.
Cordon Concepts. And it was this one lady, and she was her whole poem was happy. And I was
For
like,
her happy ass, huh? You was
Right.
over there pissed.
no,
Just
I
wait.
was like, oh. So you bringing this up is hella funny to me because I was like, everybody seemed like their experiences, like with the theme of last.
Oh yeah, he does do.
It was a
themes now.
theme,
Yes.
and it was when you were younger.
Ooh.
So therefore, was like, I felt like everybody was like, listen to my drama. Do you get what I'm saying? Like to an
Yes.
extent. And here was this woman, and she was just like, blueberry muffins, and you feel me? Like it was, and I was like, wait a minute, I remember that too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it was
yes.
like, wait a minute, so it really made me have to like reevaluate myself. Like, wait a minute, you know, there's hopscotch, there's
Yeah.
double dutch,
Facts.
there's
monkey bars, the
there's
slide.
monkey bars,
Yeah,
there's,
sprinklers.
Right.
Running through.
you
Yeah,
know, drinking
yeah.
out the water hose.
Oh yeah, for sure. We
So,
did that.
and I was like, what is it about poetry that I think, not just for myself, but for a lot of people, I think because it is for healing. A lot of people look at it
Yes,
for
and people
healing.
do always like to make it
Angry
sad,
and sad.
angry, and full of trauma. And you be like, so bitch, you was never happy? You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been in love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my stuff is like real experiences. I do not. I don't know if they say it no more, but I don't rap. I don't rap or rap cap, however you say that shit now. But yeah.
That's good. So do you have any books or anything that you're working on? Do you have currently? What do you have for us?
I don't have any books. Everybody tell me to push a book out. I'm personally not ready yet. I don't think it's a time yet. But I am working on merch as we speak.
Okay, boom.
Yeah.
What it's gonna be like? What it's gonna be like?
You know, I'm gonna have my quotes on there and like quotes that I just say in general, and like I don't say like good morning. I say hood rich risings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that on there.
Rich risings.
Yes,
I like that.
I don't like good morning because if you know the meaning behind the English literature and language, you'd be like, oh, why the fuck do we say that? Words are spells. You feel me? And I'm still in the hood for real, so it's like hood rich risings. It is. And then it's like certain quotes from my poems that people are familiar with. And I've been doing videos on the low. Okay. So when those drop, and then like I'm gonna put quotes like.
So where could
sing.
We find your videos?
On my Instagram, Juni.speaks, Juni.speaks. I'm gonna be dropping some stuff soon, so keep an eye. So
do you have something currently that we're gonna play today?
Yeah. Who Am I? When I was at Jazzy Nights Bay Area in
Jazzy
Oakland.
Nights? Okay.
Yeah,
Shout
Jazzy
out
Nights.
the town. I love the town.
Me too. That's my second home.
Always got like hella culture, diversity. I feel like that's where that's like the home
of
Black Mecca.
Yeah, home
Bay,
of the Black Panthers. Yeah.
Definitely.
I love Oakland. I'm always out there. I was out there last night.
Tell us a little bit about Who Am I?
Who am I? You know, I had wrote that actually 4 years ago during the, I like to say, pandemic. You know, shit slowed down. There was like no open mics, obviously, and people was doing stuff on Zoom, and it don't hit the same being in the physical space with people in the atmosphere. So that came about like reminding motherfuckers who the hell I am. And then now it's kind of like an introduction piece sometimes. You feel me? So yeah, Who Am I is very telltelling. Like there's a line in there, I am the lioness who protects her young. I'm a Leo. Okay.
I'm a Leo too.
Okay, August 15th, baby. And I don't have kids, but it's like the lioness who protects her young. I'm the oldest of 3 kids, and I'm the oldest cousin, oldest granddaughter, oldest niece. I'm the oldest. Right. So yeah, so that's where that come from. And me saying I am my mother's child, it's like if you knew my mama, I make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? There's every line is like, oh no, that's Juni Speaks.
Right.
You feel me? Okay. So yeah, you guys will hear it today.
Okay. Thank you for sharing with us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who Am I by Juni Speaks.
Okay, I go by Juni Speaks, just in case if y'all want to follow me, JUNI.speaks. Who am I? I am the answer the ancestors prayed for. I am the truth that a lost soul seeks for. I am a song that the youth should hear more. I am the light that shines in darkness. I am the scripture of the virtuous woman. I am the rose that grew from concrete. I am the flame ignited onto the candle. I am the ink from a pen scribbled onto paper. I am the lioness who protects her young. I am beautifully spoken word. I am my mother's child. I am a free spirit and wild. I am the food that nourishes the soul. I am an inspiration, goals. I am not only the trophy. I am the prize. I am the sunset and the sunrise. I am the wife that a husband spoke to God about. I am the future, no doubt. I am a Cali classic rap. I am that chick who's gonna take you to put on that sprinkler track. I am uniquely divine. I am a whole vibe. I am the brush that the painter uses to paint. I am a muse for the artist who creates. I am the voice for the unspoken. I am the one God chosen. I am the definition of poetry. I am an open book for the people who understand me. I am a fire sign full of passion. I am top notch, high fashion. I am still that little mixed girl who struggles where I belong. I am music notes to melodies and songs. I am still that girl from North Vallejo, so don't get it twisted. I am young, black, and gifted.
speaks with the I am. You feel me? I really like that poem because I feel like, especially now, like I have a daughter. She's 15.
Okay.
And I feel like with the social media, there's times I'm literally reading things and I'm reading the comments, and I'm like, and as a black woman who's raising a black daughter, I'm like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm giving her the game so she can navigate this bullshit. And I feel like right now, like I said, especially on social media, there's things that's attacking the character, the look, the everything of the black woman. And I love that poem because I feel like it counteracts all of that. You like, I am. You feel me? It's like, I am the table. I am uniquely divine. I mean, you had a lot of jewels, and I feel like that's something that we are missing in our culture, you know, like this high value man, this high value woman, it's all this stupid shit.
Yeah. You hella funny.
Girl, I'm so sick of that shit.
No, I hear you.
I am.
I hear you, man. Yeah. No, you know, I'm from the roundaway, so.
And I love that because I feel like there's another thing that I've been seeing. It's like us, especially people who grew up in black communities that was, you know, devastated, first of all, by the crack epidemic. It's like anytime that we represent something, it's like, oh, she's from, like, I'm from Fillmore. Yes, the fuck I am.
Yes.
And I love it. And I love that you, like, I'm from Vallejo. Like, it's
North
not
side?
Exactly. It's not a gang. This is where you was born and raised. That's the fabric of.
My neighborhood was hella black, too.
Right.
Jesus Christ, it was black.
So you grew up in a black community.
Ass community, yes.
And I feel like that shapes so much of our identity, where we was born and raised. So being proud of where we from. I just hate that when we're black, like it's like, oh my God, you're a gangbang. It's like, no,
yeah.
This is where I'm from, and I'm proud.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It ain't nothing wrong with that. It really shapes
But
you.
I just love it the way you just like, I'm Vallejo.
Right. I get that all the time too, and I make sure I rep Vallejo because like in the poetry community, I feel like everybody's from Frisco and Oakland. I'm like, oh no, I'm from Vallejo.
Really?
Oh yes, I met hella
Oakland,
people from Oakland and Frisco.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
sure. And I feel like I started to meet more people from Richmond too. But this is what I believe why there's so many like poets from those three areas in particular, because I'm a part of this after school program. And I teach poetry to elementary school students.
Oh, that's hella dope.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that because I don't know, I move low key. I think it's a thing coming from Vallejo because everybody know everybody and it's so small, so I kind of like move like, you know.
That's hella dope.
Yeah, so man, I think it's the after school programs because they have them in Richmond, Oakland, Frisco. So I'm like, oh, this makes sense, you know, because growing up in Vallejo, they push sports or like tutoring, and that's it. Like, if you ain't doing sports, then okay. They don't push nothing else out there. And I'm like, they need other curricular activities, kids. Because in Richmond, at the schools I'm at, they teaching them chess, history of jazz and rap.
Well, that's dope.
All kinds of stuff. I'm like, damn, I wish we had that in Vallejo.
See, and you're right, because I know when I really got into poetry, I was in high school in writer's corps. Well, my teacher, Dorothy Langlois, she was my English teacher. Shout out Miss Langlois. Me and her still be talking.
Oh, that's what's up.
And my poetry teacher from high school,
yeah,
Miss Gloria
that.
the model.
Yeah.
But we had people coming from writer's corps, and writer's corps is actually an organization that teaches, or how about this? It uses creative writing to increase literacy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was like the mayor was behind it, so we would do all kind of stuff, and we would perform. We worked with the San Francisco Public Library down here,
Oh,
like
that's
so.
hella
Therefore,
dope.
I was like,
Yeah.
it was like everything was already chiseled out for me, and I ended up teaching poetry
Oh, that's dope.
to high school students, and at my school once I graduated, and at the Bayview the Bayview Library on 3rd Street.
Oh, okay. I think some of the people I work with be going out to Bayview.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember all the schools' names because it's hella schools. I just be in Richmond with it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
How was it being a poetry teacher, and what age group? You said middle school?
Oh no, through just elementary.
Okay, elementary.
I don't know if I want to deal with the older kids because
I like the older kids. I like them more.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I didn't really give it a try. I was just like, I'll just deal with elementary school kids because I expect little kid shit.
Right.
You know, but when they older, it's like, come on, if you an 8th grader on up, it's like, you know better, and call your mama. You know, I'm one of them, but I like working with the elementary school students. Some are really dope already. It's like, okay, you could tell like you a writer and you don't even realize it yet, or the ones who like, I genuinely like this, or what I really love is students who are super quiet, hella shy, and then after a while they come out they shell and like, oh, well, can I perform in front of the class? Oh yeah, hell yeah. You know? I love that.
That's hella cool. That's interesting because I feel like being a poet, teaching poetry is like a lot of people I know who are into poetry are generally into education or activism.
I noticed that too.
So
yeah.
So that's hella dope.
Yeah.
So
I always want to give back too.
So where do you see your future in poetry? Because that's dope. So you're a teacher. Okay. I'm just curious, like, what if you could do any fucking thing with poetry? Any budget, like, if God was just like, girl, I'm gonna give it to you.
You know what? I want to take poetry to Vallejo and have after school programs in Vallejo. I want to start where I came from and give that to them, feed that to them, so they don't always just have to be like, you ain't got to be an athlete just to get up out of the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's other things, you know, outside of that. But always have a backup plan, because sometimes your dreams may not come true either.
There's actually a lot of people that I have ran across who work in Vallejo. So you should, you know, anybody that's out there listening, you know, tap in with Juni Speaks, JUNI.SPEAKS on Instagram.
Okay.
And because she really want to work with the youth with education and bringing more creative and artistic poetry kind of things to the youth and people in Vallejo.
Yeah.
I know some people that's really involved in that.
Oh, that's what's up.
So.
And what I love is that most of my students are Black or Latino. And I think it's important that they see us, so they see representation and like, you know, oh, he or she's doing it. So, you know, I think I want to do that too. You know, poetry is healing, you know, in my opinion. And I always say poets are God's messengers.
That's what's, hey.
Like,
you
for
should
real.
get that on a damn shirt.
Oh, girlfriend, I am. I'm working on it.
Sure. And it's in poetry. Last time, like anytime I'm in here with other poets, it's like we talk like that end up coming up a lot. Like there's that poetry that's in the Bible and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it really is. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I also want to say, I would love to travel with my poetry, be like international. You know how like singers and rappers be going on tours.
Right,
I want to do that too.
That would be
You know,
so.
that'd be
man,
dope.
where y'all poets at out of state? I know some. See, and
Yeah.
that's what. Okay, boom. That's where the slam poetry brought me to where I was able to travel, and I have like friends that are we still friends? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
with each other on
yeah.
Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
But we competed nationally. But maybe there's something that we could create to where we could still do that without the slam poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, facts.
but I think that is a way. That's the only way that I saw. You know what I'm saying? And experienced it being done.
Right.
But yeah, I feel you. Okay, so
Yeah.
so you want to travel?
Yes. Bring stuff to
Performing.
Vallejo. I want to do workshops.
Okay.
You know, I really want to make real money off my passion.
You can.
Yeah. Not to say I don't get some now. I'll make that clear, because people.
Okay, what's your cash app, man? Because you
know,
feel me.
Cash app LUVVNICA. Love Nika. No.
No, for real. Drop Juni some cash
you
app.
know,
Get your
get
QR
some-
code
get
and
some
hold
love.
it up to that camera.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah. I love poetry. Like, poetry is my first love, for real. Yeah, and from one artist to another, despite whether you do poetry, rap, sing, whatever, I would think anybody would understand that.
Right. I think healing is in all of it. You know, because it's us telling our story. I think it make it more digestible when you're doing it in an artistic way.
Yeah. And you can tell who's passionate about what they do. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
So you got so much passion, and you know, like I really respect your goals. You know?
Thank you.
And because they're very attainable. Like they're so fucking attainable.
Yeah,
like, you can
thanks.
get that shit. No, for
I
real.
hope
They got
so,
grants
yeah.
and shit, especially in a
I'm
city
looking
like
into
Vallejo.
grants, man. I need some grants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or some cash app, or both.
Right. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. You know, why not?
So, how do you feel poetry impacts the community?
Oh, that's a good question. How do I feel it impacts the community? I think it can bring like togetherness, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like closing gaps to bring togetherness, and we all share similar stories, whether you speak on it or not.
Right.
And it also goes back to healing. How do I feel like it impacts people? I think it brings people together and heals them.
It really do. I remember it was I was throwing an event because I want to talk to you about hosting also because being a teacher, okay, being a poet, you wear, depending on you probably wear hella different hats.
Man.
And I remember I was hosting an event and one of my homeboys, I hadn't seen him, it was somebody I grew up with.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen him in like probably 10 years. And when he came in, I did not recognize him. And when he got up, I mean, we've been talking on, Facebook. He was like, man, I'm about to come. But when he walked in, I didn't recognize him. And he got up there and did a fucking poem about him shooting up meth. When I tell you that was one of the realest and illest, because he's talented.
Yeah.
So for him to write what I'm telling you, that poem was raw. And he looked like he had been shooting meth too. So, and it's a trip because he had aged so much from consuming that drug, and he clean now.
Right.
So therefore, to see him age forward and to see him age backwards and to be where he at is a trip. And so for me, it's like his life story. Like I got to hear what he didn't tell me what he was doing. He told me through poetry. So
right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Like,
oh
yes.
Like it's probably kind of hard to tell somebody some stuff like that anyway, but you come and drop a poem and it'd be like, damn. Yeah. Like, you feel me?
Yes. I did this one poem, and I don't do this poem like that. It actually is untitled. But man, I had everybody quiet. Half the room was quiet, half the other room was crying.
Oh.
Because it's like I would never known, because the way I come off and carry myself. You know what I'm saying? I thank God I don't look like what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But to get to know me, you have to pay attention to my poetry, because I just don't say shit.
That's a bar right there. Agree with right there.
Okay. Wait, what the hell did I just say?
Don't worry, it's at 32 minutes and 13 seconds.
Okay, 32 minutes.
To get to know me, you gotta read my poetry. No, for real.
No, that's real.
For real.
That's real.
That's how I feel like it's the most intimate. I feel like for me also, that's one of the most intimate things that I am as a poet, because it's like I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm not trying to.
Yes. Girl, I try my hardest not to rhyme. I don't want to be cliche. A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. Look at me. I don't know, but it's like, yeah.
So how do you, because I feel like, especially being a teacher, being, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff, and being a poet, and being a host. What is it like being a host? Because people don't know.
Okay. It's very trying. And when you a host, you realize artists are fucking crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you crazy, and the entitlement is real. And don't let somebody know you, but I'm me. What the fuck that mean? But being a host, it's quite ghetto yet rewarding.
Why is it ghetto?
Because the artists make it ghetto. Like, you doing hella shit, you wear hella hats. You checking if everything is straight. You feel like it's on you, even if you have a team. And I love my team. Yeah. But you feel like everything's on you. Okay, is my DJ on time? Is cameraman here? Audio man? My door guy? You want to make sure that's straight. You want to make sure people are happy and cool, and everybody want to talk to you and pull you in different directions. You have to do 1,000,001 things at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you be like, oh, I'm so tired. Girl, either after an event, either my energy is super high or I'm super low. Like, oh my God, I need to not be around nobody and talk, So yeah, being a host is very different from being a poet. And I be thinking when people know you more so as being a poet, they expect you to do a poem. And when I'm got my host hat on, I just want to focus on being a host.
Right.
Every now and then I may do a poem, but I want to focus on the people who came here to spit. It's not about me. And I don't think people know how to just not do a poem and be a host. And it's, girl, I could go on forever because I've been somewhere. Somebody hosted, I swear that nigga did his whole album. And I was like, dude, if you wanted to be the feature, just say that.
He was like,
Ooh-wee.
"It's my time to shine."
Yeah, I was just
He
like,
pulled the David Ruffin, huh?
oh God, yes, yes.
That's hella funny.
Girl, I would never forget it. I would never forget that because we was all looking at each other like, what the fuck?
So it was packed.
Yes, it was packed, and we were all waiting to
Oh.
perform. And I was like, I don't ever want to be that host.
Yeah,
You know,
there's been
you should
times
be able to
where
share
I
the spotlight.
performed only because I'm like, okay, it's over, or it's like we just chilling. There's not enough people here.
Yes,
Okay, I'll
yes,
perform shit.
yeah, and that
And
makes
even
sense.
then, it's like I wasn't ready as a host. Like people
Yeah.
do not understand like how hard it is to be a host. I have a question for you because I know it's so. How long you been hosting?
You know what? Only a little over a year now.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
how many shows
yeah.
you think you hosted?
Oh dang, I should start like documenting when I do it. But I started in Antioch at Grassroots Poetry in March. Actually, I did a hell of shit in March. But yeah, March. I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. And because Jose was saying he need help with people hosting sometimes.
Okay.
And I was like, let me do something I never did. And I ended up liking it. And Jose, I remember he was so chill about everything. He's like, are you ready? I'm like, oh no, because we start at 8 o'clock and it's like 8:10. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm finna say.
Right.
Girl, I came out rapping. Mac
That's
Dre.
what's up. What rap?
Listen up, I'm about to get dope. It ain't nothing but some shit I wrote about a young brother deep in the game. They call me Mac Dre. Now I'm keeping the name. I sport Nike shoes. Okay, that's my shit. That's my favorite song by him.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
one of my favorite songs by him.
So you just came out just Mac Drain at this.
I
station.
did very Vallejo.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's what's up. You know what? I think that probably made everybody. I know they went crazy when you did.
Yeah, and I was so surprised it was a packed house.
Uh-huh.
I think my close friends who are not in the creative community be like, I think you underestimate yourself. But I was so surprised how full it was, and there was no seats.
Right.
I was just like, oh, okay, y'all came out for me. Hosted? Okay. You know, I was so surprised. Yeah, I was hella surprised. But yeah, if you know me, I'm going to bust out rapping.
That's good. I think I love that. I love that because you just like, bam, okay, this is what it is.
Right.
Right. And if you probably made a lot more people comfortable because I think that, like, I hate when I say I'm a poet, and people do shit like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never done that. Like,
Right. And what people don't understand, poetry is not what you see in the movies. It's really like if you ever been to a black church, they yelling at you, they clapping, yeah, girl, say that. You know, it's never, it ain't that cute shit. Nah. We had a black church. Shit.
Okay, so okay, I have a question about the hosting.
Oh.
Is there so you've been doing your poetry thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So this is about being a poet, maybe not too. Oh yeah, nah, it's kind of related to being a host.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you experience. There's be times to where I'll see people like it's like okay, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you got Twitter, you got Twitch, you have hosting, you have poetry, you have people that's in the audience, there's people shows you've been to. How do you deal with interacting with people that you don't remember? Keep it 100.
Oh, you know what? I'm pretty good at remembering people.
Really? And
Yes.
their names?
Yes. 95% of the time, I'm so good at it.
Ah.
But
Ooh, I wish
But I only have IG and Twitter. But I don't
Okay.
give people my Twitter. But I'm pretty good at remembering.
Really?
But I'll be honest, if I'm like, hey, girl, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Like refresh my memory, and then if they tell me, I'm like, okay. But I'll be honest, because I don't want you to let's say if I like I remember you, and then you say a story, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and then they're like, girl, that never happened. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, see, I don't know. For me, I just don't say nothing. I'd be like, hey, Bella. I'd be like, hey. I don't remember where I know this motherfucker
Hey, that's
from.
hella funny. No, it's rare that happens to me. I'm pretty good at remembering people.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I will remember somebody's face, but I don't know what context I know them from.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, let's say if I seen you and you one of the motherfuckers stand in front of the corner store, but I don't see you
Often
at the corner
or just
store.
yeah.
And now
yeah.
you're at a poetry, and they're like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, wait a minute. Glitch. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, you're not where I'm used to seeing you at. or-
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. So you said you have some videos and some new poetry that you about to drop.
Yes.
Okay, so who would you like to collaborate with?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't necessarily think about collabing with people.
Okay.
And if I do, I'll be super, super picky with that because it has to make sense. And you
Right.
gotta be fire. You know, you gotta be real fire. But there is somebody I'm collabing with. He goes by Mike the Gift. He's from Oakland.
I think I just started following him.
He's dope as fuck. I'm gonna be on a couple things with him.
Okay, that's what's up.
And I don't know if this is safe to say. I probably should have asked him before I came on here. But Sky, thank you. I'm about to be collabing with him.
Who?
Sky, thank you.
Oh, I
He's
never
a
heard of that.
producer, engineer. Really?
Nuh-uh.
Like you heard of that rapper All Black? He be like, Sky, thank you for fucking with me.
Nuh-uh.
Girl, what? Oh, I'm gonna have to
Just
send you
send
his
me some
page.
stuff.
Yeah.
Send
So
me the slapping stuff so I could want to go
Oh,
follow him. Do you get what I'm
got you.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
I'm one of the people I
Because
need
Sky
to-
Thank You is more known, for my opinion, producing, engineering, but he's also a rapper.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah. And he's well known. He did a lot of stuff in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, boom. So you have been to the studio. You have
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how do you because I feel like sometimes producers it'd be like, look, it's a difference. If you're have an idea for me and you're investing your money and your time into me, then it's like, okay, we agree to your vision.
Yes.
But if I'm paying my money, I'm not paying for your motherfucking opinion.
I feel that.
Do you get what I'm saying? I don't
Yes.
care. Do what I'm asking you to do, and don't make this a combative thing. Because you're
Right.
on my money and my time.
Yes.
And I feel like sometimes that there could be a struggle because, and then you don't know how to handle constructive criticism. I did not solicit your constructive criticism.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
and there's a way to go about it, and I feel like sometimes navigating that could be hard. So how do you handle constructive criticism?
I'm still working on it. And it also depends on who is giving you the constructive criticism.
Right.
Where's your credits at? What have you contributed in the art community
Right.
to even say anything?
Mhm.
And did I even ask you? You know, I ain't
Right,
trying to
right,
be
right,
like
right.
that, but I'm saying like it gotta come from somebody who makes sense. Like let's say if Jose say something to me, I'm gonna take in that. Mo Ministry say something, I'm gonna take that
Right,
in.
right.
You know, just certain people or even those who are behind the scenes is like, oh, okay. Even if I didn't ask you, but if certain people say something to me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take that.
Right.
You know,
right,
and not
right.
take it personally. You know, because we artists and we sensitive about our shit.
Absolutely.
So you best say something less like, okay, maybe I could do that different. You know?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm cool with criticism, but I feel like if I didn't, first of all, like, I'm not giving you it's a difference between sharing
Mm-hmm.
and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter texted me
Oh no, you all good.
in the middle. So, there's a difference between if I'm sharing and I didn't ask for, but it's the difference between if I'm like, what you think about this?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and I'm asking for an honest opinion because I remember this one time this girl, she had just bought some shoes and she's like, you like my shoes? I was like, no. And it was like, no, you asked me. I don't like them. Like, I don't like them as long as you like them.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because
But
everybody like what they like
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, I feel that.
so therefore it's like, I don't feel offended by people's opinion, but I hate when somebody has the energy as if their opinion is superior. So
Uh-huh.
you get what I'm saying? I think it's
Yes.
the whole energy and those type of
Yes.
dynamics that really throws
Definitely.
me off. So let's get into another one of your videos that you have before we, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Butterfly.
Butterfly, let me tell you. So this girl, her name is Yinya. She's from Frisco.
Oh, Yinya?
Yes.
I like that name.
Yeah. I forgot what part she from Frisco, but she from the same hood Mo is from.
Oh, okay. Like,
But
I think she's from the Point.
Yeah. I think you know what? I don't know. I just know she's
remember.
from the city. Okay, so Butterfly, I was asked to be a part of this event out in Frisco. I think what is called the Mission Culture Center.
Mission,
You know what I'm talking
Um,
about?
the
I might be
Mission
saying-
Bay or the Mission Cultural Center? Is it on Mission
Cultural,
Street?
yes.
Okay,
I think
done
so.
performed there before.
Okay, I only been there one time, but
Okay.
Yinya had reached out to me and asked me to be a part of the event,
Okay.
and she was like, "We're picking people. You will pick a painting that you resonate with, and you will write a poem about it."
Mhm.
So all the things that she had for me, I was like, "Oh, the butterfly," and the butterfly poem is really about me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's short, it's simple, it's sweet, but it says enough in there for you, like, "Oh, well, damn," you know. So yeah. So this poem is called Butterfly. The butterfly is instantly recognized by her beauty, an abstract work of art, colorful, vibrant, You mostly see her during spring, summer, rarely to be seen in the other seasons of where she dwells and rest, stay tapped in, tuned in with nature is where she's at best. A few will look beyond her surface and look within her hidden depths. There's more to this butterfly than her beauty. There's beauty in where she's came from. There's beauty in despite her past. She doesn't look like what she's been through. The butterfly can hold her own, knows what it's like to grow through life alone. Each stage of her life cycles look completely different, serve different purposes of who she needs to be. So now the butterfly is vigilant, will never forget where she came from, morphed her into the butterfly you see today. The butterfly continues to show up and still she rises. Her evolution, elevation will be televised. You never see butterflies running packs. Although well known, the popular loner had experienced many deaths and rebirths or past outgrown her. The butterfly represents transformation, awakening, divine wisdom, spirit messengers. Show nothing but honor and respect when you see her. Poem.
Juni speaks. With that
Yes.
butterfly. I like that there's a story, and I feel like everything has a story. So, who's your favorite poets?
Well-known poet, Aja Monet. She from New York. She's like a revolutionary jazz blue poet. She hella dope.
All right, send me some.
Yes, very dope. And she's Afro-Cuban, I believe. Very, very dope.
Okay.
And then Raina Biddy, I might be saying her name wrong. She from LA. She black and Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Hella dope. And they two completely different styles kind of
Yeah.
poet. But they're raw as fuck.
Is there any like poetry styles that you want to, or even like anything as far as being an artist that you want to explore? Like, I remember at one open mic, we was catting off. Girls with Leo Bash, you should have been there. We had hella fun. But it was like one of my folks, she jumped, and we didn't even know she could sing. Girl, she got on that mic, she started singing. Like, everybody was just like vibing. I really like environments like that.
Yeah, me
where
too.
Everybody could just vibe naturally, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember I ended up singing and doing this song like kind of weird, while I normally wouldn't have done it like that.
Right.
It wasn't during the show. It was just after the show. Like, we were still chatting off. We had time.
Yeah.
So what would be something that you would want to explore as far as your poetry? Like, have you ever had a band? Have you ever did it in front of with a band?
I would love to do that.
You gotta do that.
And I would love to incorporate more singing and rapping styles into the poem too. Like switch up my like tones a little bit more and flow a little bit. Like,
Okay.
oh damn, she's a sing. Oh damn, she started rapping. Oh damn, she's back into the spoken word. Like take you on this like kind of like journey. Yep.
That's hella dope. So what's up with these events? I know you. So you're a host, and you also have events. So tell me about.
Yeah. So I have I host a space in Richmond at the Vibe Bistro.
Okay.
It's called Poetic Fridays, and it's every second Friday of the month. So this Friday on the 13th, you guys got to come and check it out. I have my homegirl, Venus. She is the headliner. She's the
that's what's up.
comedian for the
Oh,
night.
so y'all be having comedians?
Yeah, sometimes
Paul
I
a comedian too.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay,
He's
tap
pretty
in.
But you
quiet
said that was
today.
funny. Yeah, I
You
know.
are
I'm just-
funny. You are funny.
I
Yes, for
appreciate that.
show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and like I have things booked out for the rest of the year, like set like
Oh, that's
people
what's
for
up, what's
headlining. I did want to keep it strictly poetry, but then I'm like, you know what? I know rappers, comedians,
Right.
singers. Like, why not headline them sometimes? So yeah, so I do that every second Friday of the month. And then I'm going to be performing in my hometown at the FMC Vallejo. I can't wait for that.
Okay.
I always wanted to perform there, so this is exciting to me.
Why? Why did you want to perform?
Because I'm from Vallejo, you know, VALLEJO. Yeah, I can't wait. And the lineup is so fire. So I really hope everybody could come out. I hope y'all could come out if that's
Who's
possible.
on the lineup?
This girl, she's a singer named Kay Rowland. She can sing.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what's up, that's
she's raw. And then Honey Gold. I haven't met
Honey
her.
Gold.
I haven't met her, but I know who she is, and
Yeah.
she's dope. So I can't remember everybody else right now, but it is a fire ass lineup.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Um,
okay, that's what's up.
yeah, I slowed down performing because I'm working on the merch, and then I'm in school, and I got 2 jobs. But yeah,
Oh yeah, you busy.
I'm busy. So when I say I'm tired, I'm really fucking tired.
Right.
Yeah.
right. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
And is there anything that wait? Okay, did I ever ask you about your favorite poetry books?
No, I have so many, but what's that girl named Jasmine Mans? Black Girl Call Home. I think that's what the
No.
title of the book is called. That shit raw. I've read that so many times. And Rena Biddy's first book, I Love My Love. Um, R.H. Sand got hella books. I think it was Words, Whiskey, and a Shovel. I think that's what it was called.
I like that. I like that title.
Yeah. Oh, girl, you gotta read that. But he has a series. I love R.M. Drake. He's dope.
See, you really into the poetry, like.
Yes.
I feel
I'm
like I
in
would be
it.
more into reading. See, all the books that I read, it's like I know the people. Like I got my boy Tony Primo, his poetry book, Robin Black, his poetry book. I got Tongo.
Oh, Tongo's so raw.
Book.
Yeah.
So it's like, but that's why I'll be like, if y'all know something that's hella dope, send it to me because I feel like I don't know how to navigate getting it. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
Oh, girl, I got you.
Okay.
I got hella books, but there's so many poetry books I really, really enjoy. And then Mirtha Michelle, her name is so long. I think she's Dominican.
Mhm.
She's a dope ass poet.
before we leave, you gonna rap for us again?
You want me to rap?
I do. I like when you rap. You should. Just,
Everybody says that. Like my first event at Poetic Fridays, I was like, "Here comes the top notch." Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here I be. Everybody was feeling it though. Everybody's like, "I love when you rap." I'm like, "Really?" Because I'm just being me. I do this like literally all the time.
right.
It's something going on. I just randomly.
It's hella I feel like there's times where people really don't have that.
Right,
And
right.
And it's like you just in your own.
Right. Girl, when
And it's so authentic.
Yes, and when I used to drink, I don't know why I wanted to rap Too Short all the time. It was something about Too Short was my go-to when I got drunk.
Bro, I had a bottle of Hennessy right there if I'd have known that.
You know, I had graduated to Douce before I quit drinking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I Douce and
Douce is
Douce
hilarious.
that's past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Trice,
Yeah.
Douce, yeah.
And you know what? Let me tell you. My mama used to slap Too Short all the time. I can't remember the album title at this moment, but I'm a player.
Oh,
I got in trouble for rapping that, but she played it all the time.
How
Like, why
old
you
were
mad at
you?
me? I was still in elementary school. I was super
Okay,
young.
that's why you're so good at it. You
And
get what
that
I'm saying?
nigga
Because you've been
said,
too short ever since
I made up my mind when I was 17. I ain't with no marriage and no wedding ring. I'll be a player for life. So where's my wife? Probably at the rehab, stuck on the pipe, because you must be smoking, and I'm not joking. Too short, baby, coming straight from Oakland. Got way more bitches than I ever need. I put that on a big fat bag of weed, because I could give you a bitch, it wouldn't give you a joint. Bitches ain't shit. Now I made my point so you could like this weed while I spit this rap and tell you about a player from way back. I was only 14 when I first got my dick sucked. Now I'm growing up and I really like to bust nuts.
You couldn't keep a straight face.
Girl,
The last
Yeah,
part.
going hard in the paint, girl. Going hard in the paint.
Say it with your chest out. Damn it. With your chest out.
You know
Juni.
what? I
But you were
know.
saying the whole thing.
I know. And I could have gone on
was waiting
forever.
for it too. I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
Say the dick
Girl,
part.
girl, I know. Oh my
Say
God.
to get your dick sucked part. I was sitting here, my eyes was all buzzed. I was like, yeah. I ain't shit. I'm an antagonist. I'm like,
Woo!
say dick again.
Girl, no, my friends, I'm surprised on my birthday they didn't post hella like videos of me rapping, but there's so many videos of me rapping, girl.
That's hella fun.
Sober or drunk, but Too Short was always my go-to.
I love Too Short.
Me too. I do. He disrespectful. I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
I seen him at the I remember I seen him at the airport. I was like, Too Short.
Right.
But I feel like there's only one Too Short. And he say
Oh yeah.
he
Bitch.
I was just
No.
about to say that. Like he say bitch. That nigga done put
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
And he say it in a way
It's
you
so-
can't say it like him. You
Right.
know?
They should have a
Yeah.
fucking symphony that's like bitch, 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 bitch.
You know
bitch,
what?
bitch, bitch.
I have so many favorite Too Short songs. I like that song he did with Mac Dre. I'm out of range, bitch. Don't page me. Miss you with that jealousy. It don't phase me. You knew what time it was when you joined my team. That's what I used to tell niggas back in the day.
Girl, you still be telling niggas that.
Oh my.
So we got Juni Speaks in the building. We
Yes.
got 5 more minutes, man. How they stay in contact with you?
Oh, my IG is Juni Speaks. Juni.speaks. JUNI.SPEAKS. Follow me. Sorry. I don't give out Twitter. If you find me, you find me. I have my other page is Poetic Friday, Poetic_Friday. It's new. I barely have things on it, but it's a real page. It's a real person behind it. So yes, follow and I will follow back. Mostly
Hence
artists.
your branding on your show.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Since that's the same branding on your show.
Yes,
There you go.
yes, same branding on the show. And that event is in Richmond. You can always catch me in Richmond, like I'm always in Vallejo, of course. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have a show September 21st in Vallejo. The IG is FMC Vallejo. And check that out because it's gonna be a dope ass. I know it's gonna be a dope event. It's from 6 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your
Thank
other
you for
favorite
having
song?
me. By who? Too Short?
It don't matter. Just as long as they cussing and shit and saying fucked up
Man,
shit.
I
that
got.
don't look like you should be saying it. You look like such a sweetie pie.
I know everybody say that, and then when they get to know me, they're like, "Oh, she's a whole hood nigga in a dress." Damn, I have hella favorite songs. I'm a big Tupac fan,
Okay.
and I love.
See, that's what I thought I was.
Yeah,
And I used to think I was San Quentin too.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
So you know, like you from Vallejo.
Yes,
So you like you know,
E40.
like, like
girl.
for me, Quendo, that was my mascot.
I
like,
feel that. I feel that.
Ain't no game like Fillmore game.
I
Like,
know
you
that's
feel me?
right.
Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
said
like,
Bacardi. What? I remember all of that. Yes. Okay, High Feet Movement when I was in high school. Tell Me When to Go came out when my senior year. So when
oh,
I
Tell
hear
Me
that,
When
it
to
just
Go?
makes
Oh,
me think
yeah,
about
yeah.
my time at Vallejo High School. Shout out to Apaches. Okay, class of '06, baby. We hella grown now.
So we probably got, let's see, up is 6 o'clock, so we gotta
Okay.
go. So where can we find you rapping at? Juni Speaks. You ain't gonna be on there doing that.
Oh, I have posted stuff on my story. You got to catch the story. I'm going to send you some videos. You going to crack up. Don't let me put on shades. I turn into somebody else and just, girl, I'm about to start rapping all black, Too Short, whoever.
Do it.
I need to do videos of me just
Do
a
it.
compilation of just
Do
like,
it.
oh my
Girl,
God, this girl
we
be
should
rapping.
do it together because I would
Yes.
totally do it with you.
Yeah.
We have like a
I'm
ghetto
mad
ass
I missed
karaoke.
that. Yes, I'm mad I missed that challenge when people was on the mic or like a little fake thing and you just rapping. Everybody had the lights on. I'm mad I did not
I
do
didn't
that.
see that.
Really, that was the
Well,
whole thing.
Juni hella damn interesting, so we gotta go because we could be here for another 30 minutes.
I'm sorry, y'all, but thank you for having me, Bella, Martrice, girlfriend.
That's hella dope. So anyway, y'all gotta come to her shows. Y'all gotta follow her because I'm about to go because I definitely gotta see her rapping and shit, and I want to see her perform. I like you as a rapper, man. I want to hear your raps. I want you to write them.
I need to do that because
You
I do got
really
some
do.
stuff. I got some stuff. I just never posted it. I never let nobody.
Dude, you should just rap and just, girl, that should be.
But you know
dope.
what? In my poem, Black Love, I put some Mac Dre up in there. And it's like, if you don't listen to him, you're not going to catch what I just did there.
Right,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Yeah.
So check out our point. Is Black Love anywhere
Mhm.
online?
You know what? It's on Spoken Word Sundays, at Spoken Word Sundays with a Z.
Okay. Yeah. So we about to get up out of here or whatever. Thank you, Juni, for coming through and
Thank you for having
blessing that motherfucking mic with all
Mhm.
them terrible cuss words you were.
me. Oh, yeah, for
spitting.
sure.
And I will hope to have you back, and
Yes.
I'd love to
Whenever.
see you perform. And thank you to anybody that's out there tuning in. Stay tapped in. You feel me? Check out Juni, slide through her events. I can tell you'll be a dope ass host.
Thank you.
All right, so adios to all you party people out there. Peace.
Peace out.